Hi there. Good afternoon and welcome to Graham's Guide. It's Monday afternoon of week one. I usually only do these live videos on Friday, so there's no need to worry. You won't be getting these videos all the time. but on a Friday I usually do a summary. But anyway, that's beside the point. The reason why I'm here this afternoon, Monday afternoon, is because I'm sure that those of you who have already logged in and been navigating the discussion boards and reading your email and following what's going on in the Canvas messages and hearing about essential readings and all of these things that are just, it can be overwhelming, and I understand that. Now look, even if you didn't follow the next thing I'm going to suggest, which is using Evernote, even if you didn't use Evernote, it will get easier, and you will come up with your own system of dealing with the information. The information actually is a lot right now, but it slows down after the first week or so. So this fast and furious action, as I've said in previous correspondence, will ease off. But let's get on to what I want to talk to you about today, and that's some software that's called Evernote. I've been using OneNote, which is a Microsoft product. I really loved OneNote, but I've been converted. I'm now starting to use Evernote this year. I've just started a week or so ago, and I'm really enjoying Evernote because there's a lot of flexibility in what I can do. So I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned about getting organized in Evernote, and I highly recommend you download Evernote onto whatever device you're using. You can put it onto your mobile devices as well as your desktops and tablet devices. So Evernote can go everywhere. If you go to, so let's just go into the demo mode. Here we are. Okay, so here in the demo mode, if this is our regular dashboard that you'd be familiar with, but you're probably also familiar with the Student Hub dashboard, and this is the Student Hub dashboard here. And if you go up to the search and type in Evernote, you'll get now this first is the one you're after, using Evernote, and I've already got that open here. And if you work through this page of, it's got some information here about Evernote tech terminology. It's a great page for introducing yourself to Evernote. It shows you how to sign up, how to get started. It talks about installing the web clipper, which is really important. That's going to make life very simple for you once you've got the web clipper installed. And it's got some other information here as well. So that's this is what I highly recommend, is going into the Student Hub, search for Evernote, go through this page on Evernote and get it installed on your device and your desktop, wherever it is that you're working. Now, once you've got it onto your desktop, it looks, well, let's have a quick look on so we're in the browser at the moment. So on the browser, this is what it looks like. I've clicked on Notebooks. But if I clicked on all notes, it would show you, it's a slightly different view because it's showing all the notes. But I'm going to click back here on Notebooks because that's where I am in the desktop version. I also have the desktop version open. Now I'm going to click across to the desktop version, but it's going to look almost exactly the same as this. You'll notice that it won't be in a browser. These other browser tabs won't be showing, but it is the desktop version. I'm going to click across to that right now. This is now the desktop version of Evernote, and I'll just quickly click back. You can see that it looks very similar, but I'm going to work in the desktop version of Evernote for this demonstration. When you first open, download and install Evernote, it will have this one notebook here called My Notebook. It also could be called Default Notebook, but I'm pretty sure, in previous versions it's had different names. At the moment, I'm pretty sure that the first default notebook is called My Notebook. I'm going to get you to change the name of that, and I'm going to get you to put it in what's called a stack of notebooks. So the first thing we're going to do is So there's a reason behind changing the name, and that's because being your default notebook, everything that you clip from the web and everything you send to Evernote is going to go straight into this notebook first. So it's sort of like an in tray, and I'm going to actually call it in tray. And then from the in tray, from this default notebook, you can then move your the things that you've clipped, your information. You can move it on to other notebooks that you're going to create here in Evernote. So to change the name of it, you just right click on it and click on rename notebook, and I'm going to call it dot in tray. The reason why I put a dot in front of it, because I want it to go to the top of my list. And continue. Okay, so it's now that my notebook is now called in tray. I'm now going to put it in a stack. So these ones that are above here are notebooks that I previously created. I'll just expand them for a moment. So there's 2 in that one called templates, and there's 3 notebooks in this one called studies. I'm just going to close those up again. Now this in-tray notebook, I want you to create that as a stack. And to do that, you right click on it and you click on add to stack, but click on new stack. And this is where you're going to give it a name. And I wish I could remember the name that I had to give it was in tray. Wow. And I'm not going to pause this video either, so you're just going to have to bear with me while I try to remember the name that I gave it. Okay, that's annoying. Alright. I'm just going to call it something for now. For now, I'm going to call it I should have taken a screenshot of it. That way I wouldn't forget. Okay, so let's call it, this stack is going to be called filing. It was something like filing. Filing. Okay, I'm going to call it filing. That's annoying. Sorry for the delay. Alright, so I now created that, and I did want to put need to rename that stack. I want to put a dot in front of that word filing. To do, that's what I was going to call it. Yay, I remembered. To do. Okay, so, and the reason why I like the name to do is because it implies that action is required. Okay, got there. Where are we up to? 8 minutes. Okay, I don't want to go on too much longer because I want to keep these videos under 10 minutes. But that's the first thing I want you to do. I'd like you to rename your default notebook. I then want you to right click on it and create a new stack and call your new stack dot to do, and call your default notebook that was called my notebook, call that dot in tray. And then we can come back and we can do some more. If you like, you can, let me open this so you can see it. If you like, you can create these notebooks. So this is, you need to create the notebook, and then you create a new stack, put this notebook in the stack. The stack is called, well, you can see it's got a stack of things here, a stack of notebooks. So the stack is called 100 studies. I'll talk to you more about why it's called 100 later, but we're coming up to 10 minutes. 220, and TP3 stands for teaching period 3. And we'll talk about this more once you've got this set up, about how you can organize all of your incoming information into Evernote. It's going to be great. I hope I don't sound too much like Donald Trump there. But it truly is. It's Evernote is a really good way of organizing yourself. Alrighty. Well, look, thanks again for being patient with me and working through this. Sorry about that. mind crash halfway through there, not remembering what I wanted to call it, but we got there. And look, we'll catch up and do more fun stuff with getting organized for your studies this teaching period. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.